I simply can't get my head around how some business owners don't know their metrics and they don't track their metrics accurately. Like, how do you expect to grow your business, to grow your e-commerce brand without knowing what's going on and what's happening and know all the metrics? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Andre, the founder of HoloGrowth, and we help e-commerce brands scale to 7 and 8 figures as profitably as possible. And throughout, in the last couple of months, I've talked to 20, 30 different e-commerce brands owners. And what I realized is that the best and most successful business owners and e-commerce brand owners, they know all of their metrics. They know the customer acquisition cost, the new customer acquisition cost, the return on investment of all the different channels, of all their different marketing platforms. And they know exactly what is going on in the business. They know their break-even return ad spend. How much can they spend to acquire new customers without losing money? They know all of their margins and all of those very, very important things that you just have to know, and they know them. And then there are the other business owners that tend to be significantly less successful and tend to not do as good in business as the others. And they just don't know the metrics. Either their tracking is messed up or they just don't look at it. They have maybe it outsourced to an agency and think that if someone else is doing it, they don't have to care about it. And they just don't know what their return on ad spend is, what their profit margin is, what their customer acquisition cost is, what even the break-even return ad spend is, and how much they could spend to acquire new customers. I talk to a lot of different brands. And when I, for example, ask them, what is the break-even return on ad spend? What can you afford to spend to acquire a new customer? And most don't know it. They give me an arbitrary number, we need a 4x return ad spend. We need a 5x return ad spend. We need a 3 point whatever x return ad spend without knowing the real metrics. And I realized that because for most, it's like a very even number. It's like a 3x, a 4x, a 5x, a 6x, whatever. And it's also across the whole business. When in reality, there should be some products that maybe have a 2.5x return ad spend, break-even return ad spend. There are others that have a 3.5, some that are high profit margin products, some are low profit margin products. And if you want to scale an e-commerce brand, if you want to build a successful brand, you need to know all of those metrics. You need to be tracking them accurately, have all the setups in place to track them, either whether it's with something like Google Analytics, a free tool, or a third-party attribution tracking software like Triple Whale, HighROAS, Northbeam, whatever. You need to have those things in place to track everything, but then also have your own dashboards, your own Google Sheets where you track all the most important metrics and really know what's going on in the business. How much did you spend on specific marketing activities? How much did you get back? All of those things, track them, look at them daily, weekly, monthly, and improve them. Because if what doesn't get measured can't get improved, and if you don't know what's going on, you don't know what to work on, what to improve, and how to scale your business. And at some point, everything will break and you will not know what's going on. You will not know what you have to do. So please track your metrics, look at them, and know them.